Hi, Bishop Peter. It's a new year, and this is the first of our Faith Questions with Bishop Peter segments.
I'm looking forward to it.
Great. So I've been intrigued with some of the debates in the UK recently about Christians wearing signs of their faith like crosses, and some have objected to that, amazingly, and yet haven't objected to other people from other faiths wearing their symbols. What is your view on the way we present ourselves as Christians in the community?
I think it's great to wear visible signs of being a Christian. Often that's some form of wearing a cross. Might be a necklace, might be earrings, some way that identifies us. Of course, it's also true that in our culture, lots of people might wear crosses as part of jewellery and they're just nice pieces of jewellery and they're not Christians. But the general thing, visibility in our Christian lives is important for our witness. I think we're also visible in other ways. If we're a person who doesn't swear in our workplace, that actually has a funny way of making us quite visible as a Christian.
Sure. So the other dimension, of course, is that generally speaking, sometimes Christians are diffident about being known as Christians because of the backlash and awkwardness that some people find about that. How can we grow in confidence as Christians so that we can appropriately own our faith in public?
I think one way we can grow in confidence is to be part of a small group of other Christians and to share honestly how things are going for us in our daily life and work. Because if we're feeling diffident, it may help to find someone else is feeling diffident, and together we work on how we overcome that. But it's also really important to become confident in what it means to be a Christian and to be able to talk about our faith. And that's where some kind of training in a course in evangelism will almost absolutely guarantee that our confidence will grow.
And that raises the interesting issue that we, as a diocese, have been offering this course called Faith
Empowered.
Faith Empowered. Thank you for that reminder. So about 18 people are going through this course, and it's trying to do two things. Build confidence in faith, that our faith is real and based on solid reasons for faith, but also the ability to and tools to pass that faith on to others and to speak more confidently about our faith. So I'm excited about that course. It's about halfway through now, another about 4 or 5 sessions to go. What would you say to those people who are undertaking this training?
Well, it'd be great if they talked about how great the training is, because that's 18. We've got a lot more people than that in our diocese. So it'd be wonderful to see 180 go through the course in the next few years, for example. So very grateful that 18 are doing the course. Very encouraging that the 18 would talk about the course with others. And of course, looking forward to those 18 being able to share stories in their churches of how their confidence in their faith in their workplaces and community interactions has grown.
So that I guess the second phase is to enable those 18 to run the course themselves in their local parishes. That's exciting to me.
That would be a wonderful multiplication factor for that course.
Absolutely. So even though we do live in a society where faith in God is not something that people talk about, it's almost a taboo subject in some circles at least, I think as a diocese we would want to say, look, own your faith confidently. Be prepared to speak up for your faith.
I completely endorse that. I'd also want to say we've got to be honest about how difficult our society is. Other societies, funnily enough, can be both more antagonistic towards Christians and also more presumptive that you will have a faith, even if as a Christian it's the wrong faith. I've found that myself living in a Muslim country. Atheists were the very odd people. Christians and Muslims believe what everyone believes, there is a God. In our country, a lot of people don't believe there is even a God, and then there's an antagonism towards Christians and others who say they do. So it is a difficult environment, and we need to encourage one another, support one another in being simply who we are, people who love Jesus.
Okay, probably a good note to finish. Thank you so much for your time, and we just urge those who watch this video, if you'd like to like it or pass it on to others and get the word out so that we can grow in faith and enable people to hear the good news of Jesus Christ, which is the main thing. Thank you.
Wonderful.